What's cracking, everybody? So there you just saw Ate Maymay going hard on Mobile Legends, because if you live here in the Philippines, you'll know ML is life. So we love Ate Maymay. She takes great care of Luna when Aicy and I are gone. And speaking of gone, we are taking a little field trip today up the hill to Silang, Cavite, which is where the palengke is, where all the custom furniture is made. And we're gonna pick up a few things there. Tara!
What's cracking, buddy?
Mainit AF, diba?
So hot.
Yeah, 34 degrees daw. So for me, this is like the first week that it actually feels like summer.
Yeah.
Kasi medyo malamig last week,
Yeah,
diba?
last week. So malamig.
So yeah, if you guys are not from the Philippines, the summer here is roughly like March through May, diba?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's like the hottest, driest time of the year. And we're getting into that now. And most Filipinos that I've talked to seem to like the summer here, but I actually prefer the rainy season.
Really?
Yeah!
I don't like rainy season. I like summer. I like summer. I don't like rainy season.
Yeah, para sa akin, mas masarap ang rainy season kaysa summer. Kasi less busy sa tourist spots and malamig. Yan. So I feel bad for the people who work outside during this time. Check this out.
Yeah. But then...
So salute to all the hardworking people who have to be outside right now. Respect. Alright, you guys gotta see something. This is like a only in the Philippines moment. It's so hot that the guards are making bulad by the entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you can see it on the camera, but basically they're hanging fish on the gate there to dry it out, to make dried fish. And you know, if you've ever been in a Filipino household around breakfast time, Filipinos love dried fish.
I love it.
Oh, and I love the smell of it. It's so great to wake up to dried fish smell. Shout out. All right, we're here at our suki spot in Barangay Puting Kahoy, going to the palengke here. And there is hella traffic today. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it's just because it's Friday. But yeah, there's a lot of people coming back from Tagaytay. Hey, why our pakwan doesn't look like that?
Pakwan? Yeah.
So guys, we're growing watermelon at home, but it definitely doesn't look like that. So this is our normal suki spot for Isda. Hey, kumusta, ma'am? So last time I was here, I wasn't vlogging, and she asked like, "Oh, bakit walang vlog ka?"
Ano sa atin with tilapia? Buhay pa yan, te? Mga tilapia. Yes, yes.
I like pangas and tuna. Ano yan? Is it like espada?
Yes.
Espada, yan. So that one is called espada. And isa po sword sa English. Espada is sword sa English. So I've been seeing these little guys since they were little baby kittens. So they're growing up quickly. So I'm gonna show you how we prepare the fish. Ta-da!
I-slice natin to. Buo lang siya, basta linis lang. Asa ko siya bisuka.
So this is a really cool way to buy food here, because in the US, the food that we eat does not look like animals most of the time. The fish is already perfectly filleted. Meat doesn't include the head or the feet like everything does here. It's cool.
Papalamanan mo siya? Ay, nagkagalaw ka. Ito lang. Ang layo. Hindi ka maano na.
So it doesn't get any more fresh than that when you're buying fish, diba? Oops, oops. Kaya mo, yeah.
Kaya one. Oh, tignan mo.
Oh, diba? So as you can see, the cats eat very well here, so they're happy. On this road, it's faster to walk than it is to drive. Serioso, look. Ah, my papaya. Woohoo.
Oh, this is so nice.
Yeah, malaki. Ano po, magkano papaya? 80? Saging din po, lakatan. Dito na lang. Magkano kilo? Sige po. Saba din. So one thing I love about Philippines, right here you can buy 3 types of bananas. You have Saba. These are like the thicker, starchier ones. You have the lakatan, which are actually my favorite ones. Those are really sweet. And then you have the Chiquita? Señorita. I always think, hindi Chiquita, Señorita. Ay nako. Señorita are the little small ones, also very sweet and delicious. In America, we have the Cavendish, which we actually don't eat here in Philippines. They're only for export. So, adventures in Prutas. Sir, saan galing ang papaya? Saan po? Ah, Davao. So, taga Davao ang papaya. So, also Davao is well known for its pomelos, like grapefruit in the US. So, I'm always interested to know where the different fruits are grown. Right now, the manga that is in season is from Zambales, which hopefully I'm going to check out for the first time very soon.
556.
Magkano daw?
556.
556. May bang sukli sa 1,000 po? Ay, always important to check, make sure people have change, because they don't always have it. Ingat po kayo. So that's another one of our suki spots. And then we're gonna go by the last suki spot para sa Prutas. If we can cross the street without dying. So the trick to crossing the street in the Philippines is basically just to put your hand out and hope. Hello, ma'am. 1 kilo lang po.
Bakit? Meron pa.
Kasi meron pa sa bahay namin. Pero super matamis, sobrang masarap. So this is our other suki place, and I'll tell you a funny story. The first time I came here, ate here behind me, she asked me like, oh, do you have a husband? So for those of you who don't know, the word for husband and wife here in Filipino is the same. So a lot of words don't have gender differences. So I corrected her. Not that there's anything wrong if I had a husband. Shout out to all my LGBTQ homies. But I said, oh, my wife po. I have a wife. And she goes, oh, sorry. I was like, oh, walang problema. So that was just kind of like a funny introduction that we had. Salamat. Ingat po. See you next time, ha? Super sweet siya. Alright, so we got enough fruit and veggies to last for probably 3 days. So, in fact, the most amount of money that I spend on food is on fruits and vegetables, believe it or not. So, they're a little bit more expensive than like canned food and rice and things like that. Pero pinaka-importante para sa akin.
Ang importante, buhi.
Importante buhay.
Patka, importante buhay, importante buhay, importante buhay. Yeah, importante buhay, importante buhay, importante buhay.
Hey, musta po kayo? So, Kuya over there's selling something, but I got my hands full. So guys, just up from the palengke where we get our fruits and gulay is the wood carving area of Silang. And I did a whole vlog on this area before where you can get custom furniture, but we're looking for a small table for Luna. Yo, what's up, bro? Yeah, like this kind of chair.
Yeah, this kind of chair.
That's a nice size for her as well. So guys, if you're ever looking for custom solid wood furniture for your house, I recommend coming to Silang if you're in the metro area or southern Luzon. I know IKEA is opening later this year. I'm excited too, but if we're being honest, medyo basura ang quality ng IKEA furniture. This is solid wood. It'll last forever. Hello po. Kumusta po? Ma'am, magkano dito? Sa set? Apat ng set? Or just cable na lang? Pwede or set only? So she quoted 10,000 pesos for that small table with 4 chairs, which, I mean, that's still significantly less than you could find it for in the States or in a mall store. But also I'm familiar with the prices around here and it's a little masyadong mahal. And again, I don't want to disrespect and try to make tawad with them because, I mean, it's their art, it's their craft. So if I don't like the price, I usually just walk away and try to search another place. So that's my strategy. But of course, it's very normal here everywhere in Philippines, make tawad for getting a mas sulit deal. Aicy's looking for some suka or something. So this is my suki place. This is where I got that big, beautiful mahogany console table. So we'll see what they have. Hello po. May desk kayo, like maliit lang, para sa bata? Like a study desk? Siguro mas malaki pero walang sa baba. Alright guys, so we just continued up the hill and now we are at the famous
Tagaytay City.
Tagaytay City with the fruit market. So sometimes it's actually shorter to keep going past Silang up to Tagaytay and then take the back road home back to Nuvali. They have a beautiful flower market here too. So yeah, speaking of Tagaytay, Aicy and I were just talking, I guess Taal volcano is kicking again. And it was about this time last year that it erupted. So who knew that was just a preview for how much we would be wearing face masks in 2020. So I remember when Taal erupted, we were living in Manila and there was like ash even in Manila there. So that was our first experience of the year wearing face masks before it became mandatory. So hopefully it's not another big eruption here. The park?
Layla!
Where are we going, Luna? Alright, so even though the furniture mission was unsuccessful, we got home just in time to take Luna to the park, which is her favorite part of the day.
Like carrot.
Like good.
Yeah. Where are we going? No, no stroller, just walk. Come on, kaya mo, just walk. Oy, tamad ka, Luns. You don't want to walk? She doesn't want to walk. So every afternoon around 5, when the sun goes down a little bit, we take Luna out to the park, and there's a bunch of kids around her age or a couple years older. So it's definitely a highlight of the day, and she loves it. So especially in this time when, like, here in the Philippines, kids are basically not even allowed out of the house, which is what it is. So yeah, it's a nice little bit of normalcy for kids to socialize with each other. Where are you going, Luns?
Say hi, Daddy. Say hi. Hi.
What game is this?
Germs.
Germs?
Germ monster time. It's
Ah. Luns, you gonna play the germ monster? Alright guys, so that's gonna wrap it up for this one. So pretty typical day in my life here in Laguna, Philippines. So next week I have a couple videos coming up that I'm really excited about, a couple new experiences that I'm stoked to show you guys. And before I sign off, I want to send a couple shout outs. So first of all, to my first #1 patron on Patreon, Ben. Salute, sir. Ben's supporting me at the Amigo level, accessing exclusive videos that are only available on Patreon, as well as posts that are a little bit more in-depth and confessional in nature, a little bit of my history, thoughts, feelings about different things. And in the future, when we get a bigger group, there's gonna be some live streams, some calls. I'm gonna be sending out pasalubong. So if you guys are interested in that, feel free to join me on Patreon. Any support is absolutely appreciated. Second, if you cannot commit to a monthly recurring support for me, I totally understand. Tomorrow is uncertain. So I also have a PayPal, and that brings me to my second shout out. Thank you, Sir Richard, who sent me a one-time donation on PayPal with a really funny message to take my family out to Jollibee. And sir, I didn't record it, but I assure you I did. Actually, we went to McDo, but don't hold it against me. So thank you again for your support. And for all of you, just for watching and making it to the end of the video, that helps a lot. If you click the like button, if you subscribe, if you leave a comment, anything at all, just say what's up. That all helps get these videos seen by more people. So some of you guys know I've been doing this for a long time and haven't quite had the growth that I would like. So you guys can help me with that if you dig the content. All right, that's the end of my shameless self-promotion. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys again next week for some really cool stuff.